Cozy English Podcast. Relax, listen, and learn.
Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to Cozy English Podcast, where we relax, listen, and learn together. I'm Emma, and I'm so happy you're here with us today.
And I'm Michael. Oh man, it's such a cozy morning here, and we've got our favorite topic to talk about, hobbies. You know what? Before we dive in, if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you're going to love what's coming up.
Yes, please do. We're like your English learning buddies, and we don't want you to miss any of our cozy conversations. Today, we're talking about something super personal, our favorite hobbies. And honestly, I'm kind of excited because hobbies they're like windows into people's souls, you know?
Ah, Emma, that's so beautifully put. And hey, listening friends, even if you're just sitting there, maybe having your morning coffee, maybe walking your dog, you're already doing something amazing. You're training your brain to understand English naturally.
Exactly. Don't worry if you miss a word here and there. I mean, even Michael and I sometimes go, wait, what did you just say to each other? The important thing is you're here and you're trying.
It's so true. You know what we're going to do today? We're going to learn some super useful vocabulary about hobbies. Then we'll practice 2 real-life conversations. One's a bit formal, like when someone asks about your hobbies in a job interview.
Ooh, and the other one's when you're looking for a new hobby and need some help. You know that feeling when you walk into a store and you're like, I want to try something new, but I have no idea what.
Oh man, I've been there. All right, everyone, are you ready to get cozy with some English? Let's do this. So, Emma, I've got to ask, what's your absolute favorite hobby these days?
Oh, that's easy. Gardening. Gardening. I'm like obsessed with growing my own tomatoes. There's something so satisfying about, planting a tiny seed and watching it become this big, beautiful plant.
That's amazing. So gardening means growing plants, flowers, vegetables, basically making things grow in your garden or even in pots. Emma, didn't you say your tomatoes were huge this year?
They were. Oh my gosh, some of them were bigger than my fist. Okay, Michael, what about you? What's your thing?
I'm totally into cooking these days. Cooking. Preparing food, trying new recipes. Last week I made this incredible Thai curry that was it was so good I ate it 3 days in a row.
3 days? That must have been some curry. All right, everyone, let's learn some more hobby words. We're going to say each one twice, nice and slow, so you can really hear it.
Photography. Photography. That's taking pictures with a camera. I have this friend who's super into photography, and she's always like, hold on, the lighting is perfect right now.
Oh, I know someone like that too. Reading. Reading. This one's pretty obvious. It's looking at books, magazines, articles, understanding written words. I love reading mystery novels before bed. It's like my brain candy.
Nice. Painting. Painting. Creating art with colors and brushes. My nephew just started painting, and honestly, his pictures are better than anything I could ever make.
Kids are so naturally creative, aren't they? Okay, here's one I absolutely love. Hiking. Hiking. That's walking in nature, usually in mountains or forests. It's like free therapy, you know?
Oh, I totally get that. Fresh air, beautiful views. It's like hitting the reset button for your brain. Now, let's talk about how to actually use these words. Emma, what are some natural ways to talk about hobbies?
Great question. You can say, my hobby is, or I'm really into. That second one sounds super natural, like I'm really into gardening or I'm really into cooking.
Perfect. You can also say I enjoy or if you really love something, I'm passionate about. That's when it's like more than just a hobby, It's something you care deeply about.
Ooh, and here's something important. When people ask about your hobbies, they might say, what do you do in your free time? Or what are you into these days? Those are super common questions.
So true. And don't worry if you're thinking, but my hobbies aren't that interesting. Trust me, every hobby is interesting to someone. Even if you just like watching Netflix. Hey, that's still something you enjoy doing.
All right, time for our first role play. This is going to be, well, it might feel a bit formal, but it's super useful. We're doing a job interview where they ask about hobbies. Michael's going to be the interviewer, and I'm the person trying to get the job.
Yeah, and here's the thing. Interviewers ask about hobbies because they want to know what kind of person you are outside of work. It's like, are you creative? Do you work well with others? Are you passionate about learning? So let's see how this goes. Good morning. Please have a seat. I'm Mr. Johnson, and I'm the hiring manager here.
Good morning, Ma Johnson. Thank you so much for taking the time to meet with me. I'm really excited about this opportunity. Honestly, a bit nervous too, but excited.
That's perfectly normal. So tell me a little about yourself. What do you enjoy doing when you're not working?
Well, I have a few hobbies that I'm really passionate about. My main one is photography. I love taking pictures of, mostly nature stuff. Flowers, landscapes. There's something about capturing a perfect moment that it makes me happy.
That's wonderful. How long have you been into photography?
Let's see, about 3 years now? It started when my sister gave me her old camera. I was like, I'll just take a few pictures, but then, oh man, I got completely hooked. Now I even sell some of my photos online.
Really? That's impressive. Tell me, how has photography helped you develop any skills?
Oh, definitely. It's taught me to be super patient. Like, sometimes you wait for hours for the perfect lighting? And attention to detail. You have to notice everything: the shadows, the colors, the composition. Plus, I've gotten really good at problem solving when things don't go as planned.
Those sound like excellent skills for this position. Do you have any other hobbies?
Yeah, I also love hiking. Every weekend, if the weather's nice, I'm out on some trail. It helps me stay healthy, reduces stress, and honestly, some of my best photo opportunities happen when I'm hiking.
So you combine your hobbies? That's smart. Do you prefer doing these activities alone or with others?
That's that's actually a really good question. Photography, I usually do alone because I need to focus and I don't know. I get in this zone where I'm just me and the camera. But hiking? Oh, I love hiking with friends and family. It's so much more fun to share those amazing views with people you care about.
I can definitely see that. Well, Emma, your hobbies tell me you're someone who's creative, patient, and enjoys both independent work and team activities. Those are exactly the qualities we're looking for.
Really? Oh, wow, thank you. I never really thought about how my hobbies connected to work skills. But now that you mention it,
And that's exactly what you want to do in interviews. Connect your hobbies to skills that make you a better employee.
yes, like if you enjoy reading, you could mention that it improves your communication skills. If you play team sports, that shows you work well with others. Even video games can show problem-solving skills.
Exactly. And remember, everyone, speak slowly and clearly in interviews. It's way better to take your time than to rush and make mistakes. You're doing great just by practicing these conversations.
Before we jump into our next role play, let's share some super practical tips for talking about hobbies in English. Michael, what's your number one tip?
Oh, this is a good one. Be specific. Instead of saying I like sports, try I play tennis twice a week with my neighbor, or I love watching basketball, especially when my team's winning. It makes the conversation so much more interesting.
That's such great advice. And here's mine. Use time expressions. You can say, I've been painting for 2 years, or I just started learning guitar last month. It gives people a better picture of, how serious you are about your hobby.
Ooh, and here's something that'll make you sound super natural. Ask follow-up questions. If someone says, I like reading, don't just say, oh, cool. Ask, what kind of books are you into? Or, have you read anything good lately?
Yes, it keeps the conversation flowing. And you know what? Here's a practice idea that might sound a bit silly, but it really works. Talk to yourself in the mirror. I know, it sounds weird, but just try describing your hobby for like 1 minute.
I actually do that sometimes. You can also record yourself on your phone. Just talk about your hobbies for a minute or two, then listen back. Don't focus on mistakes. Focus on what you did well. Celebrate those small wins.
Oh, that's so important. And here's the thing. You don't need crazy expensive hobbies to have interesting conversations. Listening to music, watching movies, taking walks. These are all perfectly good hobbies to talk about.
Absolutely. I mean, my friend's hobby is organizing her closet, and she talks about it with such passion that it actually sounds fascinating. It's not about what you do, it's about how you share it.
Exactly. The goal is just to connect with people and show a bit of your personality. Even if your English isn't perfect, people appreciate when you share something you care about.
So true. All right, everyone, ready for our second role play? This one's going to be way more casual and fun.
Okay, this next conversation is totally different. We're going to imagine I'm at a hobby store trying to find a new hobby to start. Michael's going to be the helpful store employee. This is such a common situation. You know, when you want to try something new, but you're not sure what.
Yeah, I love this scenario because it's like real life. People walk into hobby stores all the time feeling a bit overwhelmed by all the choices. Let's see how this goes. Hi there, welcome to Creative Corner. Is there anything specific I can help you find today?
Hi, um, this is gonna sound a bit weird, but I'm looking for a new hobby. I don't know. I feel like I need something creative to do in my free time, but I have no idea where to start.
Oh, that's not weird at all. We get people asking that question every day. What kind of things are you normally drawn to? Do you like working with your hands? Or maybe something more, I don't know, peaceful and meditative?
That's a good question. I think I'd like something where I can see results pretty quickly. I'm not super patient, to be honest. And maybe something I can do while watching TV or listening to music.
I think I know exactly what you might like. Have you ever considered knitting or crocheting? You can definitely do it while watching your favorite shows, and you can finish small projects like scarves or hats pretty quickly.
Knitting? Really? I always thought that was like something only grandmothers do. Is it actually fun for younger people too?
Oh, knitting is having such a moment right now. We have customers in their 20s and 30s who are absolutely obsessed with it. Plus, there's something really satisfying about creating something useful with your own hands.
That does sound appealing, but I'm going to be honest. I'm a bit worried about the cost. Are the supplies expensive? I don't want to spend a fortune on something I might not stick with.
Great question. Here's what I always tell beginners. Start small. You can get a basic knitting kit with yarn and needles for under $20. If you love it, you can always invest in better materials later. If you don't, well, you're only out 20 bucks.
Oh, that's way more reasonable than I expected. What about learning? Is it hard to pick up? I'm not exactly known for being crafty.
Not at all. We actually have beginner classes every Saturday morning. It's super relaxed. Everyone's learning together. And our instructor, Sarah, is amazing. She makes it feel like you're just hanging out with friends who happen to be knitting.
A class sounds perfect. I learn better when someone's showing me. YouTube tutorials just confuse me. How long are the classes?
They're 2 hours, but it goes by so fast. The first class covers basic stitches, and by the end, you'll have started your first project, usually a simple dishcloth or something like that. Nothing too ambitious.
You know what? I'm actually getting excited about this. When's the next beginner class? And do I need to bring anything or...
The next one is this Saturday at 10 a.m., and nope, we provide everything for the first class. Just bring yourself and maybe a water bottle. Oh, and wear something comfortable. You'll be sitting for a couple hours.
Perfect. How do I sign up? And this might sound silly, but will I be the only person who's never knitted before?
Not silly at all. You can sign up right here at the register. And trust me, about half the people in each class are complete beginners. Everyone's super supportive. It's like a little community.
This sounds amazing. You know what? Let me sign up right now. I can't believe I'm about to become a knitter. 6 months ago, if someone told me this would be my Saturday morning.
And that's exactly how new hobbies start. Sometimes you just need someone to point you in the right direction and give you a little encouragement.
Yes. And notice how the store employee asked really good questions to understand what I was looking for. That's such a useful skill in any conversation. Asking follow-up questions to help someone figure out what they want.
Totally. And did you hear how I addressed her concerns about cost and difficulty? In real conversations, people often have worries or hesitations, and it's helpful to acknowledge those feelings and provide reassurance.
Exactly. This type of conversation happens all the time. At stores, with friends giving advice, even when you're talking to family about trying something new. The key is being open about your interests and concerns. All right, everyone, let's do a quick review of our new vocabulary. Don't worry, we're not going to quiz you or anything scary like that. We're just going to go through the words one more time so they really stick in your brain.
Yeah, and here's the thing. Repetition is like magic for language learning. The more you hear these words in different contexts, the more natural they'll feel when you use them yourself.
Gardening, growing plants, flowers, and vegetables. My grandma's hobby is gardening, and her backyard looks like paradise.
Photography, taking pictures with a camera. I got into photography because I wanted to capture memories from my travels.
Cooking, preparing, and making food. Cooking is my way to relax and be creative after a stressful day at work.
Hiking, walking in nature, usually in mountains or forests. We went hiking last weekend and saw the most incredible waterfall I've ever seen.
Reading, looking at and understanding written words in books, magazines, or online. Reading mystery novels before bed helps me unwind and forget about work stress.
Knitting, creating fabric by connecting loops of yarn with needles. I never thought I'd enjoy knitting, but it's actually really relaxing and meditative. And let's remember those useful phrases. I'm passionate about. What do you do in your free time? What are you into these days?
Don't forget those time expressions that make you sound so natural. I've been doing this I just started. I've been interested in this since. These little details make such a big difference.
Oh, and those casual expressions from our friend conversation. I'm in the mood for, I'm not exactly known for. I get into this zone where these phrases add personality to your English.
Perfect. Just pick 1 or 2 phrases you really like and start using them this week. That's how you make real progress.
Exactly. Better to use a few phrases confidently than remember everything and feel overwhelmed.